Good afternoon. Welcome back to another Number Sense Tips and Tricks video. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today's lesson is going to be 1.2.11, which is multiplying reverses. Now, I'm excited about this lesson for multiple reasons. Number one, it's the final lesson of the chapter. We are currently finishing basic multiplication for the Number Sense test. The other reason why I'm excited about this lesson is this should be one of the easier lessons if you're familiar with moving down the line, which was one of our previous lessons. I'd like to flip over to the whiteboard and show you how this trick works. I like to also call this trick the New York trick, and there's a very dumb dad joke behind that, I promise you. But essentially today's lesson is all about multiplying two numbers that are flip-flopped, two numbers that are the opposite of each other. So if it's 53, it's 35. The opposite of 42 would be 24. You're just reversing the digits. So how would we do this with moving down the line, something that we've learned in the past? Well, if you're doing 53 times 35 with MDL, all you do is first step is flip, second step is move, reverse the digit, and then grab it and push it down the line until numbers cross. 3 times 5 is 15. Keep pushing it down the line. Notice on the second step that the 5's pair up and the 3's pair up. So you're doing 5 squared and 3 squared. And then as you're exiting, you do the same step again that you did at the very beginning, which was 5 times 3, which is 15. So why do I call this the New York trick? It's a terrible dad joke. Are you ready? Times square. There's the joke right there. And times. If you didn't get the joke, Times Square is New York. If you didn't get the joke anyways, I don't blame you. It was a terrible joke. Moving on, the trick to this lesson is recognizing that the first and the last time that you multiply are going to yield the same answer to you. The second time that you multiply, you're just squaring the two digits. So how can you do this quickly? You're going to write your answer down one digit at a time. The ones digit is going to be 3 times 5, that's 15. But what about this 1? You have to carry this 1 over to the next problem. The tens place is going to be 5 squared plus 3 squared. So 25 plus 9, that's 34. Do not forget to carry the 1. 35 is your answer. But there was a 3 from this problem that's going to be carried over to the next problem. And of course, your last step is 5 times 3 again. Don't forget to carry one final time to get 1855 as your answer. So what's the takeaway from this trick? The takeaway is times square times. If you can remember with reverses that this involves the New York trick, you're multiplying the numbers together, you're squaring both numbers, and then you're multiplying both numbers together again. You're doing moving down the line, except it's less visual because you know what the steps are because of this trick. So how do I go about that on, say, let's look at number 3, 31 times 13. Multiply the two different numbers, 3, square both numbers and add them together, so 9 and 1 gives you 10. Write down the 0, carry the 1. This number is going to be a 3 again, but you carry it over because you have to carry that 1. 403 is your answer. Take a look at, let's say, number 12, 26 times 62. 6 times 2 is 12. Write down the 2, carry the 1. 6 squared is 36. 2 squared is 4. So 40 plus that 1 is 41. Write down the 1, carry the 4. And then 2 times 6 is 12 again, but add that 4. And 1612 is your answer. Thank you guys for watching this lesson. I'm excited that we've hopefully made it through the whole chapter. If you're behind, this is a great time to get caught up before we get into some deeper stuff as the school year begins. Do your best, and as always, go Cats.